Parion, Parion? I haven't decided how many syllables that is yet. Um, yeah, Lucas, I mean, you will have lived for one day longer than before, which is always a good accomplishment. But you're pretty much going to be the same person that you were yesterday when you turn 18. One of the big mental shifts that I had at some point in my life was I stopped thinking about oh, I'm going to be this old sometime soon. I should when I get to there, my life is going to be different because being that age is going to mean that these things happen. I stopped thinking about that because that's a lie. And I started thinking okay, today I'm me. What am I going to do today to make the things I want to happen happen? It's much more successful than just waiting around to turn a certain age and assuming that everything's going to change because of it. Also, congratulations on turning 18 though, that's pretty hype. Very nice. Hey, Nixe Rach. How's it going? I'm glad you're enjoying listening to Cake. I love Cake. Cake is definitely a band that I can listen to for a full day too, because all of their songs are just at least okay. I don't think there are any Cake songs which are absolutely terrible. Some of the Cake songs are sort of ironically terrible, but they pull it off and make it actually sort of enjoyable to listen to in the end. So we just beat a very light with 4 soldiers to enable us to take on another UFO. I believe this is the 4th UFO of the campaign so far. We also have 4 EXO Suits just sitting around to do this with if we want. I wonder if we can somehow put together a network tower team before the HQ assault happens. I feel like probably not. Probably we send out the 5 soldiers we have here. Just looking at Haven Advisors. We could pull a Haven Advisor. But there isn't a great reason. We probably want the specialist for the hack reward. Yeah, I think we'll just send these 5 soldiers and they'll do fine on the mission. Technical specialist, ranger, shinobi, grenadier. It's a light. Hey, RoboJumper. Unforgiver. Thank you very much for subbing and also for alerting me that Streamlabs isn't working. Sometimes Streamlabs is very finicky for me. I don't quite understand how other people get it to work all the time. But I think that if we launch this and then test a sub for you.
Ogbomosho.
Ogbomosho. Did that actually show up on my... Hold on.
Ogbomosho.
This is so confusing. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you very much for subbing. Let's see if I can work this out. Maybe I have to... Really? Maybe I have to test this before I go live every day or something. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Man, it's very hot here, and I'm going to be getting buzzed by the blue angels throughout the day. I can hear one thinking about buzzing the house, but it's holding off right now for whatever reason. Thank you, blue angels, for leaving me alone for a sec. Alright, we have a Streamlabs panel now, which hopefully works. Thank you for that sub. Sorry that it didn't work properly. Let's play XCOM. Playing XCOM's a lot more fun than having to work out how Streamlabs works. So we have a good 5 soldiers here. Behead snake and save the A. Yeah, Aragorn, how you doing? Buggy Rangers hunting flies. Good. How do I pick the intro song? I just like arrive at my desk. Typically, okay. Here they come. I think my mic filters did an okay job of filtering that one out. I don't know if you guys can hear it at all. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna grab Formidable, I think. On Sergeant Meme, Sparky Meme. Well, do we want to just play Alpha Strike? Let's just play Alpha Strike for the rest of the campaign. I think we're strong enough to pull it off, probably. The reason that I wanted to attack the HQ when it was Strength 5 was that attacking an HQ destroys up to 5 points of Advent Strength, if there are 5 in the region. If there are only 4 points in the region, I'll only destroy 4 points of Strength, so it is like just a little bit less valuable. It's still really good, though. It's probably not going to be valid enough concern to delay me from actually launching the assault. Okay, we're pretty well decked out. I think we can get by without a laser SMG on the Shinobi just fine. We have 1, 2, 3 flashbangs, which is tons of flashbangs. We have 3 frags, which is tons of frags. We have 4 4 EXO Suits. We go extra rocket. I think that makes sense. Even though we have incinerator, rocket I think is a little bit better than 2 flamethrower charges on a mission which doesn't actually have that many enemies. It's unlikely I'm going to use 4 flamethrowers. Let's go like scope, magazine, hair trigger, sure. And that SMG, specialist wants an advanced hair trigger for sure, and an expanded magazine, and maybe an advanced autoloader. The SMG, we can, is there like a suppressor or something I can put on this? No? A laser sight? We'll put a laser sight on it. Just because. Just, you never know. You never know when that could come up. This team looks set to go. So we have another, oh my god, I have Ghostwalker Incinerator. Oh my god. We have another UFO this campaign. Why so many EXOs? I've sort of tilted the balance in this campaign to a point where I'm ahead, and I want to leverage that into just not letting the aliens ever take actions ever again. So I'm paying extra money to have suits of armor which have a damage dealing ability on them so that I can blow the aliens up before they get a chance to act, basically. I think we should flip to intel in East Africa. This is an extremely light smash and grab we could do. I think we should flip to intel in East Africa. And then our 2 mission havens will be West Africa and East Africa. Makes sense to me. I'm still researching basic research. Let's go... I don't have to ever research resistance radio if I don't want to. Let's go sell some stuff and start mag weapons. And yeah, let's flip to intel in East Asia or East Africa. I'm also going to pull Eisenfaust out and go with a scientist advisor in West Africa to make sure that I keep finding these UFOs and maybe some supply raids as well as Advent tries to reinforce the region. Why are there 2 mouse indicators showing up? It's because of how I did the Streamlabs thing. Here, we can just make this not capture cursor. Wait. Thank you for telling me that. This gremlin's gonna be so much more useful once we actually deploy it on a mission. I'm not sure that we can get to 50 supply, actually. I want the faceless corpses. We can sell trooper corpses. We can get away with selling these, right? I think so. We want Advent Officer Corpses for incendiary grenades, but on the other hand, we're about to do an HQ assault, so we should get a bunch more. Also, we're about to do a UFO as well. Alright, mag weapons it is. I still haven't started building the lab. That'll have to happen after the HQ assault. There's an alien machinery almost done as well, so we're about to have a good influx of income. Plus the UFO. Yeah, we're about to be rich. I think we're scanning in West Africa. That's where we prioritize intel. We want to make sure that we have the best possible chance of detecting UFOs and supply rates coming to the region. I don't have extra soldiers sitting around, so we just do this now. I cleaned West Africa of faceless last time. That's why I'm okay with having a scientist advisor here. If there wasn't a guarantee that it was clear of faceless, I would probably just have a soldier advisor still. At least for a little while longer. Retaliation stopped. Guerrilla operations completed 11. Oh my god. One region contacted. We installed a radio relay. We investigated a rumor. And we defeated a raid. We have 61 monthly supply income. And we lost 1 supply to an unknown cause. Hint of faceless. Put it over there. Put it over there. Okay. That's a bit of a jerk move. A little bit of a jerk move. We probably won't pick up that supply for a while. Resilience on Breezer is very nice to have. Center Mass and Lightning Hands are both exciting. But maybe there's somebody else with something better to train. No. No, there's not. Alright, let's go for Center Mass, I think. Lightning Hands first. I'll go Lightning Hands first. Lightning Hands is a very obvious strong ability. Just lets you shoot the pistol as a free action every now and then. And that's cool. It means that I have to equip a pistol to use it, but it's actually sort of nice to do on an officer, I guess. Okay, we just had a bunch of people come off wounds. Hey, yeah. Where's my... Oh, you got the new follower. Glacial Venom! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Follower video hype. So we have 5 rebels in New India. Oh, I should check for level ups on my rebels, since we just ticked the end of the month. We have 5 level ups in West Africa. That's pretty nice. It's going to help detecting those supply raids I've been talking about. I'll probably just sit on West Africa and let Advent try to take it back for a really long time. I'm not sure that they can. Sort of doubt that they can. Yeah. I wonder if we have enough for the supply raid now. Or smash and grab, rather. No. Nope. Okay. Well, that was simple enough. We could, though, play the HQ and then do it. 6 days, 21 hours is plenty of time still, and this is ready to go. It's swarming 34 to 36 enemies, and we have a team of 7. Double sharpshooter with good aim, assault specialist, double gunner, and a ranger. I feel like we're a little bit weak to enemies who take cover right now. But are we really going to over-infiltrate this and give up a smash and grab? Delay our network tower. Strength is likely to tick up anyway. I wonder what that sounds like through my microphone filters. Yeah, let's just launch an HQ assault. Buy a soldier from the black market. That's a cool idea. I did already buy the soldier from the black market. Oh, it's a new month. Holy shit. That is actually a good idea. That was a blue angel, bruh. I'm gonna be right back. Run to the bathroom while this loads. The globalists are after me. Thanks for that heads up, Press. Alright. It's been a few days since I loaded these guys out. What have we actually got? Do I have 6 exos here? 1, 2, 3. I think I have 5. Yeah, I have 5 and 2 predators. Yeah, Morty Borty. I try to start at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hear another plane thinking about flying over. Wow, we just started on high ground. That's nice. I try to start at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but on days which I've been streaming with Filthy, I've been starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time because I hang out with him for the entirety of his stream. Or until the end of his stream, rather. So yeah, I'm a little bit earlier than those days right now, but this is my regular time that I aim for. I'm a fan of our spawn position. It looks like our sharpshooters will be able to do pretty good things without even really having to try to set them up. This is a completely untimed mission. There's no reason to freak out. I don't actually have an SMG on anybody. It's weird. And all of my frames are gone. Just every single frame is gone. Where did they go? Or did you guys take my frames? Blue Cobra 234, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think what it is, I think I donated my frames to those in need. That's probably what it is. I'm just a very generous person, and I realized that it's, you know, a turn-based game. It works fine without any frames. The globalists have taken my frames. Yes, the globalists are at fault. They told me that I was donating my frames to save hungry children in Africa, but actually they just used my frames to advertise with so that more people would donate to save hungry children in Africa. Lisha, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot. I'm really tempted to just start shooting that turret.
Heading to that location.
It'll make some noise, and I think that's fine. Hate wiring the turret's another fun approach. Considerably worse, I think. You know, activate the entire map all at once. But something to consider. I want my gunners posted in a high cover. This looks pretty good. You're rudeful. Yeah, Ellie. Have I tried Path of Exile? No, I played enough Diablo 2 to recognize that if I play Path of Exile, I will never, ever do anything else for my entire life. So I have made a sad but I think necessary decision to not play that game.
Okay.
Ogbomo Show.
Oh my god, it's like surround sound or something. Loam Miss Dirt. Thank you very much for the sub with Twitch Prime. Agbamosh. To you, good sir. Sir or ma'am. Good person. Good person. Person's pretty gender non-specific. I would love to like find something to kill. I cannot stand this part of missions, honestly. I just want to kill stuff, you know?
Running out.
I'm a simple man with simple desires.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Also, I guess I can, like, unbind that now.
Eyes on the
Probably.
prize. Obviously.
The next time somebody subs, we'll see if it's improved. Did I just assume the Ellie's species? Yeah. Yes. I think that you're all humans. I don't know. Call me naive.
This thing looks useful.
I just remembered that I can haywire protocol this and let it die to Trojan without breaking stealth. So, like, have something else open. I think what's happening is there's a heat wave in Seattle and my computer is just running hot, and I'm also playing a very demanding mission. Let me, like, turn the graphics down overall. Maybe that will help. Not minimal. Or am I getting a config problem from perfect information, maybe? I shouldn't, I just cleared my... It might be a mod conflict, because I just changed perfect information. I hope not. Okay, so I don't know how this works. It's active, but I'm still in stealth. Did we yellow alert stuff? I don't... Is the game hung? It was trying to attack somebody, but didn't know who it could attack. Seems to be invisible. Okay. Okay. I would describe this behavior as a little bit buggy. Does Trojan always do 5 damage? I'm honestly not sure, Cynical Razor. No idea. It isn't that bad? Isn't it like 90s? That's plenty bad for my computer not to work well. I can promise you that. So I'm really confused. I think the turret's dead. Looser, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Pretty sure the turret's dead. Oh, you're in Portland, Guignol. Yeah, Portland's having an insane heat wave right now.
Position confirmed.
I'm certainly not like...
Move.
I lived in LA for a while, and so this like 90s dry heat doesn't really bug me at all. I'm not having any trouble with it, but my computer perhaps is. Or else it's the perfect information. Mod that I just changed before starting the stream, perhaps. I would love to find enemies. I don't know if that's a thing we're allowed to do on HQ assaults. I think all of the alien turns are taking 10 seconds to work out what that turret is meant to do or something like that as well. Alright, we found a pod. We found another turret. It looked like a pretty weak pod. I mean, that's still not that strong a pod, honestly. They're all tier 1 advent. I could almost one-shot them with a shredder or rocket. In fact, if I add some Overwatch, I probably just straight up can. We'll see if they walk in front of the sharpshooters, maybe. I'd sort of like to
Roger that.
diversify the line of sight on the sharpshooters a little bit, so I'm gonna put Billy over on like that tile maybe, so he has a slightly different angle. These troop transports are a bit of a pain. Perfect information doesn't work with numeric health display? Really? Specifically the Long War II perfect information? Because I've been running regular perfect information with numeric health without trouble.
Heading to that location.
That's bizarre. We'll haywire this turret again, probably do that next turn to make sure that if we fail the hack, we have the sharpshooter and everybody ready to deal with this pod.
Double time. Got it. Moving.
I don't know, Russ. It doesn't seem that hard to succinctly display 2 digits to a player of a video game. But sometimes XCOM 2's user interface manages to make things which seem like they'd be very easy look like they're actually very hard. Looking for my technical right now. Don't have a technical? I don't have a technical.
Position confirmed.
This pod isn't patrolling. I don't know if maybe all of the pods on the map are failing to patrol right now because of what I did to that turret. It's a possibility. Next turn I could move to here and cannon them all. My haywire protocol is going to be like a 90% or so. Maybe 3%.
Heading out. Moving to overwatch. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
I'm on it.
I enjoy that that sharpshooter has an EXO suit. That seems very useful right now.
Getting it done.
Additional icons, not perfect information. I don't have additional icons installed. Yeah. Yeah, like every patrol path on the entire map is broken right now pretty clearly. Okay, so Trojan hidden OP, I guess is the takeaway. Let's blow these guys up.
Heading there now.
Shredder Cannon's also pretty good. I would like an Overwatch with Hicks. A couple of Overwatches with Aerofleur.
Got it covered.
Means I don't have a Haywire protocol on the turret. I think that'll be fine. And boom!
Too close. There,
That can crit. That can crit, huh? Alright. Really? Huh. I thought that we stopped that from being able to crit.
Before you get too close.
So that's why I built a lot of EXO Suits.
Target neutralized.
I wonder if they'll start being able to patrol now. It sort of doesn't matter quite as much since I don't have stealth anymore.
Overwatch. Vigilance.
Definitely hearing movement now. Alright. So we woke them up. Got a couple of drones patrolling over there. They didn't manage to pull out.
On my way. Advent troops spotted.
And we've pulled a snake pod and a couple of drones. Press can only see drones. So we're gonna probably want to use consumables on the snakes. Just keep things under control right now. We're at the very beginning of the mission. We're still sort of clearing out space, working out our lines of sight, making sure that we're just killing stuff quickly without taking wounds and like. Controlling the drones, not very likely. I feel like if we stepped here, a shredder cannon's pretty good. I don't have a rocket launcher. It's hard to move forward, actually. Put an assault there. I can put an assault there. I have an assault. Yes. This might pull a bunch more stuff.
En position de tir.
It's like, no. Alright, so I'm going to fortify him, just in case things go poorly for us. I am going to use the specialist to
I can handle that.
EXO Suit this turn. Put it there, that's fine. Ranger looks like he's shooting drones. I could do this. That seems like overkill though.
Hey, je me débrouille.
So we definitely have some special perfect information going on. So this is a regular hit, a graze. We have the crit percentage as well. So it's 80% chance to do at least a regular hit's worth of damage and 18% chance to graze. What is that off? The graze band plus their dodge, I guess. It's not actually dealing that much damage. Shoot twice at the hunter drone.
That armor's tough.
Yeah, Lynx, how are you today? This is the new Long War II perfect information, yeah. So you're proccing Executioner or something? What's going on? Why are we 72% now when we were 60% last time? I don't... Oh, because the graze band works weird. Okay. I think that's because the graze band is weird. Could walk fire the snake maybe 5%. Could also demolition. It'd be nice to hold on to the demolition cooldown though. Can move here and suppress. Or we can just suppress now. I have 4 soldiers left. 1 sharpshooter, 2 sharpshooter, and 2 gunners. Definitely taking this shot. Kill.
That's how it's done.
And we're gonna be steadying weapon. We're definitely taking this shot. We don't get to steady off it though. That's okay. Screenshot is busted. Everything just wants to break today, apparently. Huh. Okay. Let me get screenshot back for you guys. So I think we walk fire the 10 hit point snake probably, or ooh, we can just suppress both. Okay, that works. Throw a couple of suppressions down, call that a pretty okay turn. Did I just...
Roger that. Suppressing hostile.
Okay, that was the second turn. I didn't just kill like 11 enemies in one go. Having the actual real numbers displayed for you seems pretty nice. Wow, so this snake just passed. The difference between steadying and not steadying is apparently a 28% chance for regular damage, which is incredible. That's because the crit and the aim are both contributing to your chance to deal good damage. I don't think we'll pick that up right now. I don't have an auto reloader on this gun, so we can just reload walk fire and not have to feel bad about using the bullets. Cool. Couple pods down.
Only the best.
How's it going, Aldo?
Let's do this.
How much does a laser sight add? More than you'd think, but I couldn't tell you exactly. I don't know.
Overwatch.
Math is an arcane domain.
Ready to engage.
Not appropriate for a wizard's pursuit.
Locked and loaded. Overwatch.
Just playing quite safely here. That's a Berserker. Leslie, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What does the HC stand for? I wonder. Okay, no yellow alert actions, fortunately. And this pod doesn't have a ton of hit points. Why would it say hit chance hit?
Only the best.
Why did... That doesn't seem necessary. I mean, maybe that is what it means. It just doesn't seem necessary to me. How do we kill a Berserker? We could just stun it. Be a pretty reasonable approach. I think I want to demolition the snake's cover and kill it with somebody. Alright, I want to try to stun the Berserker, and then if I don't, we're going to have to work something else out. Probably some focused fire.
J'espère que ça va marcher.
Good.
Not a problem.
Forward just a little bit, and demolition costs more ammo than we have. Well, shit. Could hollow target with the extra action from Death from Above.
Okay, I'll go.
Probably we'll just suppress the snake, I guess, and it won't actually do anything. It's a Sidewinder with Shadow Step, though. I'm not sure it will be smart enough to realize
Back in.
that it can use Shadow Step to get out of suppression. Also, if we just kill the Berserker, which it's starting to look like I'm going to do, there's a good chance the snake just runs away. A hit crit. Gotcha. Makes perfect sense.
Let's rock.
I think the most awkward thing that could happen here... Okay, other than yellow alerts coming in and killing us, the most awkward thing is going to be if the snake just poison spits. Can a Sidewinder poison spit? Maybe a Sidewinder can't poison spit. Yeah, I just passed its turn. That doesn't surprise me super much. No shot.
Rock and roll. I got it, right?
I like the idea of keeping my demolition cooldown, so if we just reload Walkfire and then kill it with the sharpshooter, and if these shots don't work,
Miss the target.
maybe we can bail out with another suppression. 2 more damage. Just gonna let the loot expire, that's fine. Am I? No. I changed my mind.
C'est faisable.
I feel like we're in a good enough position to pick that up.
C'est bon.
Delirium Core, very good.
Pas de soucis, chef.
I like to make things interesting for myself sometimes. Flashbang the Berserker looks good. We've got some more snakes we can shoot at. Although just steadying might be better. Just aid protocol. Let's put damage into the Berserker.
It's killer time.
It's a lot of Sidewinders here. Our soldiers sort of suck at killing the exact guys that we're up against. I was gonna aid protocol my assault, I guess I didn't do that. Yeah.
On tire dessus.
Okay.
This armor's pretty tough.
First wound of the mission. It took away the suppression as well. Oh god, please panic. Okay, it took away the suppression after the snake decided not to do anything though. Sharpshooters cannot see the Berserker anymore. Ranger can't see the Berserker. Berserker's just invisible, I guess. You Berserker. So we're gonna want to stun it while bringing soldiers over to kill it. Probably bring the Ranger over, and then next turn I can both barrels it, get it dead. It's a really awkward situation to try to navigate right now. I'll take the 70% chance to kill here. A Graze will kill.
What did you expect?
Yeah, I don't like covering fire very much because locked on is just better. And I don't know. I know what you're saying, Aldo. It's not my favorite thing. Put Natsuki here, suppress one of the snakes. Take a shot at the other. Maybe get really lucky and kill somehow. Hey, that works.
I'm now terminated.
Can actually move over here and maybe see the Berserker next turn. seems better than steadying to me.
Sure thing.
This lets us get yellow alerted into you, is the scary thing about it.
Sit down.
So maybe I'll use an 8 protocol to defend. Oh, I shouldn't have started suppressing. Oh, Steven, you fool. Well, we get to play the rest of the turn with all that noise.
Don't move, you'll be all right.
Patch up Mr. Spike. Oh, sorry, Anton. A names. We'll let them get yellow alerted. Seeing friendly corpses will let them get yellow alerted. Hearing bullets from XCOM will let them get yellow alerted. Hearing explosions from XCOM will let them get yellow alerted. Sometimes if you activate an objective, that can cause a yellow alert to go off. Those sorts of things. I'm going to aid protocol my gunner, who's very vulnerable to a pod patrolling in. And let's bring Arif. Do I need to? Maybe I don't need to. I need 4%. Holy shit. Miraka, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. At least we didn't miss. Yeah, I would have preferred a 100% chance to stun there for sure. I think we can just overwatch here and protect against the pod patrolling in through this area. Not sure if it works against that one though. Very nice kill. Okay. I'm feeling some consumable usage in this turn that's coming up here. I don't really need to, though. So that's a shield bearer. He's just going to do nothing. Got a tier 1 grenadier. Just a tier 1 trooper. A 1 hit point snake. Yeah, we don't need to consumable, I don't think. If we wanted to... Oh. Oh, you're just standing by something that explodes. Yeah, we're probably fine. I think the assault shooting the Berserker is the most obvious thing that's happening this turn, so let's just lock that in. I don't see a reason to fortify right now. Shredder for the morale. Yes, morale is difficult to quantify, but obviously very important. Killing the Berserker the rest of the way seems pretty good. It's not dead. Still not dead. There's 3 hit points left.
I'm going. Did you see that one?
Russ cannot see anything, unfortunately. So I feel like an area suppression on the back 3 plus killing the front snake, and that should work just fine. It's a 68, jeez. Oh, it's a 68 to... No, it's a 93% accurate. It's interesting to see how these percentages play out exactly. I would not have guessed that Graze was that large a proportion of my shot. Good kill. TNSE? How's the hangover? I drank 1 beer yesterday and it was like in the afternoon. I'm not sure I'm allowed to be hungover from that. Thank you for asking though. I appreciate that you care. Yeah, the nasty thing about this is we're still leaving this gunner completely out of cover, aren't we? I think the sightlines from over here are just better. So I'm gonna bring Bress over as well. My music just stopped? My music just stopped. I didn't even click a button. The music, it just stopped. Hello? I feel so vulnerable now. It's just me and you guys. And like sporadic sound effects. Should we just roll with it? Let's just roll with it. I guess. I could just leave them active. Get my gunner into better cover. I sort of like that.
Let's move already.
Okay, I might do a save reload
Absolutely.
after this turn. Let's just see what happens to the music. It's a pregnant pause.
Affirmative, covering now.
Hey, it came back. It was a pregnant pause. Okay, shield bearer is doing that. That's not surprising. Tier 1 engineer is forward into heavy cover on Overwatch. What a move. Outstanding. Let's go. I wonder why I'm not allowed to shoot the exploding crate with Billy here. Crit would be very nice. This feels like the first time I've actually gotten to shoot an exposed soldier with one of the sharpshooters. Managed to put everything on 2 hit points, unfortunately. And we've also managed to engineer a situation where none of my soldiers can see anything to shoot at. This is wonderful. Let's reload suppress.
Enemy locked down. It's dead. It has to be dead.
I wonder if this guy still has cover. Was I shooting the thing behind him? I guess I was shooting the thing behind him. But I was blowing his cover up.
By the numbers.
Okay, we're not going to be moving forward and getting this loot. It was 34 to 36 enemies, so we're expecting like 1, maybe 2 small pods, and then the command pod at the end where we have to fight the Superman. We're currently suppressed. It's fine. Just Overwatch. Get our shields up. We do have Ever Vigilant, so we can like move out here in Overwatch. So 19% graze. I don't know. We can do pretty much anything here. I guess there's some value in not moving forward. That works okay.
Target down.
We're out of free reloads on Billy, so we better reload regularly. Let's just get all of our soldiers
Affirmative. Covering now.
back to fully combat ready, get our sharpshooters steadied.
The
sure everybody's on Overwatch all the time. And we can move forward again in a couple of turns.
Come get some. Scanning.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Affirmative. Je couvre la zone.
Alright.
Not a problem.
Might bring sharpshooters forward to this building now. Let's see if I can actually clear out space in front of it to make sure that they're safe.
Solid copy. Copy that. Je dois pouvoir faire ça. Viens par là.
On Overwatch.
I'll wait another turn or two.
On Overwatch. Come get some.
Okay, glad that we waited. This doesn't look like too bad a pod though. Like a mech and a snake or something. And the game blew up. 2 mechs. Okay, yeah, that's just 3 kills.
Barely a hit. Deflection.
Confusatron, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Are 3 ablative hit points worth it? Do you mean upgrading vests? I'm not sure what you mean.
Absolutely.
But ablative HP is generally pretty good. I think it might be better than armor in this current iteration of the game.
Oh yeah. Overwatch. I'm ready.
Okay, it may very well just be the command pod now. No, the command pod plus like one other tiny one. I'm gonna try to get that loot. I'm just taking one more turn. Okay. I guess that's technically a pod?
Hit the armor.
Barely a hit.
Got some advent here.
Hmm.
Before you get too close. J'aime pas ça du tout.
Smaller drone's still alive, so we can try to mind control it and use it to scout for us.
No problem, boss. Taking control.
I mean, the research is fine, getting wrecked gaming. It's the cost of actually building the equipment. I have nanoscale vests on everybody, which give 2 ablative hit points and minus 25% crit chance against them. And I think that those are very strong. But that's more about the minus 25% crit chance than it is about the ablative HP. I mean, the ablative HP are nice too,
Finally.
but the reduced crit chance is a bigger deal.
Sure thing.
I haven't bothered upgrading platings at all in this campaign, and I'm not sure that I ever will right now. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe.
Will do. On the move. C'est tout bon.
Yes, sir, Skidmore.
Scanning.
Enjoy your Path of Exile weekend, guys. Nanoscale gives 2 ablative. It's, yeah, it stacks with your ceramic platings, which is pretty nice. Oh, maybe I should, like, wait until my sharpshooters are in position to kill stuff that that drone finds.
I've got the loot here.
That'd probably make sense. An elite stock? It's pretty solid. Would it be nice to have it for the mission, but
Stepping off.
I guess it will be useful some other time.
Moving Here I come. Whatever you say.
I think it's okay for these guys all to be out of cover as long as they have overwatches up right now. It seems very unlikely that anything patrols into us, and if it does, it seems extremely likely that it kills us.
Overwatch.
Come get some.
Sort of a convenience play, I guess. This is gonna die when the hack runs out because of Trojan, so we don't have to worry about the hack running out and it coming back to kill us. Found a turret. Yomi Llama, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thought that would have vision with the sharpshooters. Okay, our drone may have just died. We've also activated that turret, and it does have squad sight, so we're going to want to go kill it before we engage on other stuff and have to deal with a turret shooting us from the flank over and over again.
Head no.
Mod to equip attachments in mission would be neat. It would be.
Tired of waiting around.
I'm pretty sure that nanoscale vest has... Wait. Nanoscale vest has always given hit points. It doesn't give ablative.
Absolutely.
Is that what we're talking about? So this soldier has a ceramic plate giving 2 ablative and a nanoscale vest giving 2 hit points.
If you say so.
The Camera PL! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
I'm on it.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Okay, my drone probably dies here, is my guess. Goodbye, noble drone. Ah. He did some good stuff for us. Did Beagle try to play Path of Exile?
Pas de soucis, chef.
I honestly don't have much desire to play Path of Exile is the thing that's preventing me from doing it.
Let's move already.
I just don't... Like, what's the...
Not a problem.
What's, like, the game?
No problem, boss.
Where's the story? Where's, like, the...
Covering now. Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
I understand the challenge, but where is the test of will, if you will? I guess you can play it hardcore.
C'est comme vous voudrez.
Overhaul show.
Confusatron. Thank you very much for the sub. I don't know why it's echoing like that, but I hope to someday find out. Okay, I think I worked it out. I appreciate the support a lot. Agvamo show to you, good sir.
Jeffy.
And Raffle, thank you very much for the follow.
Here I come. Moving to Overwatch.
Beegs turned you on to me.
Scanning.
Back in.
You're not the first person Beegs has turned on,
We're green to go. Covering now.
and I'm sure you won't be the last. Thank you very much for the sub.
C'est faisable.
Sifuzabla.
I'm trusting you here.
Confusatron. I like your name.
Tired of waiting around.
I don't know if the name's meant to be like a robot who confuses other people, or other robots perhaps, but my interpretation is definitely just a robot who's very confused.
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative.
Like it hasn't exactly been programmed for this job, but it's self-aware enough to know that it's doing what it's meant to do poorly, you know? Self-aware enough to feel bad, but not enough to work out the solution to the problem. Thanks for the follow, Mayara. Welcome to the stream.
Overwatch. Vigilance.
It's a sort of robot which is like presented with a jigsaw puzzle and then like fries an egg and puts it on top of the puzzle pieces. But then feels bad about it.
Seems doable.
That's what I envision when I think of the Confusatron.
No doubt part of their system to keep Advent well supplied with reinforcements.
When it comes to the aliens,
Do I want
there's
that
always one
in my
experiment.
game? Robo Jumper. I'm not sure what that means. Like when I go to the black market, it would show me that picture. That would be pretty cool. Can we rename it to be the Wizard Market?
Moving to overwatch. Reste en observation.
It's sort of gimmicky, I guess. That was made by Tony.
Sure thing.
We also made the channel emote. And hopefully someday we'll make more emotes for the channel. A man can dream, right? I wish that I knew where the command pod was right now.
I'm ready.
We're gonna get an audio cue someday, maybe?
Got it covered.
It's killing time.
Just hang out for a second, maybe we'll get one. If that takes you less than an hour to do Robo Jumper, I will sanction it. I wouldn't value that at more than an hour of your time, that's for sure.
Pas de soucis, chef. I guess that'll be okay. Finally. I'm going.
Absolutely.
They get stuck because of Trojan. The other pods have started patrolling. The command pod likes to sort of hang out in one of the map corners, though. So I assume they're just hanging out where they deployed.
C'est faisable.
I'm sure that someday we'll find out where that is. Probably off in this corner.
Tired of waiting around. Advent troops here.
There they are. Wait, that's not the command pod, is it? Where's the... Oh, there he is. 31 hit points. And no hair. Poor guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's an awful lot of people for me to kill. Alright, so we're going to play defensively this turn. And hopefully
Only the best.
finish this battle without too much trouble. We'll go like flashbang plus suppression.
Just a little off.
Don't have a smoke grenade, do I? Dan Man, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
No problem.
If you're enjoying the show, appreciate the support a lot. Advent General. This looks like it. Area suppresses everything.
Roger that. Suppressing hostiles.
If I actually have a flashbang. Put Whiskey Jack here. That's the whole map, they tell me. The whole map, they tell me. I'm gonna aid Protocol and Natsuki, because it's pretty important that she doesn't get hit. She's in heavy cover and all that. I'm gonna shut down the Advent turret, so we don't have to worry about that. Kill the drone somehow, probably. Shredder gun is pretty strong, Laertes. Pretty strong. It sounds a lot like you guys are making hair jokes right now in my chat, and I just want to let you know, while I appreciate your humor, I can't support you you making fun of helpless people. So just keep it, you know, keep it reined in a little bit. Hair loss is no joke, and it's something that, you know, many people suffer from and really have no way to combat. Good start to getting stuff dead, though it's not dead yet. Could move here, fortify. Oh, I like that. It seems like it makes everything else so much easier. Yeah, that's just so much less risk to deal with when 4 of the guys in the pod are dead. We killed the drone as well, so it should be... I think there's a 10 hit point guy back here or something.
That was close.
Tier 2 trooper. What are you up to there, mate? You're overwatching with covering fire. I'll allow it. That's what the sharpshooters have going on this turn. The general is capable of missing. Yeah, he doesn't actually have that great aim.
That's how it's done. This might be useful.
I don't even remember seeing him hit. Like, I'm sure that he has at some point, but in general, as long as you don't have people like out of cover and you're doing some stuff to control his aim, isn't too bad. Let's grab a reload and a demolition. Did a pretty nice number on that building, didn't it? I was doing that primarily for the arc thrower from our assault. Because if we can just hit that, it sort of solves the rest of the mission instantly. It's only a 52 though, tactical sense. Now we can move closer. And we can hollow target. Oh, we can't hollow target. Maybe we can hollow target? Need to get vision of him somehow. Seems like too much work to even try. Okay, it's a 67% stun. Got him. 3 for 3 on stuns this mission, I believe. We have a 10 hit point trooper. I guess I'll suppress him.
What's over there?
Move the ranger in to get sawn off, killing the general next turn. Turret shouldn't be an issue, I don't think.
Whatever you say. Negative damage.
Probably from like there I can shoot something, maybe. I don't know.
Stay put.
Killed the turret with the Trojan somehow.
S'acharne sur moi.
And that should be the mission. I set him on fire. It's amazing.
C'est faisable.
pretty good. Just the one light wound on this one. Assuming that we actually do finish it this turn.
Locked and loaded. What did you expect? This might be useful.
There are 2 turns on that loot, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Sawn off. Seems better than shooting twice, probably. 15?
That armor's tough.
Could let him burn to death. Hair is just wasted biomass. It has no tactical value. I don't know. Hair seems okay. It keeps like water out of your eyes or something like that. So I would identify the fact that we started on elevated ground with good line of sight as like sort of the key factor in that mission being easy. Just absolutely obliterated it. I don't know exactly how long that took. Probably under an hour, yeah? It's pretty smooth sailing. This was a strength 4 region, the Marcos on it.
Our troops are making it look easy out there, Commander. All thanks to you.
Couple of promotions. Let's grab precision shot on Billy. Grab center mass on Bress. Got a gunner with demolition again, I think. And our ranger is up to either executioner or fortify. I like executioner with such high aim. We got a couple of very high aim gunners this campaign. Psi offense BCS, we got triple Illyrium core. The elite stock is very nice. The regular stock we can sell. 172 supply. Oh my god. Quadruple data pad, which we'll probably just sell. An advanced perception for +6 aim. Plug that into somebody. An elite expanded magazine is very nice. What else is going on? 4 drone wrecks will turn into gremlins. 8 viper corpses. So we almost have a free viper autopsy if we want it. Cool. Alright. Strength 4, how did I do that? I stopped them from getting legions into the region, basically. Advent's not been having a very fun campaign. 175 supply. Let's get started on a lab straight away. What else did I need? I don't know that there's anything else that I really need. Researching mag weapons, right? Yep. Feels like we're in pretty solid shape right now. Hey, Zylo, how you doing? Can't really watch that because our game is sped up.
If they finish what they've started.
2 pips, holy shit, they're so fucked. Oh, okay, there are the rest. Wait, there's one, okay. It doesn't look like a great campaign for Advent right now. I believe Vigilance gets spread out across the map from that region. We're up to 17 Vigilance in West Africa. You can see we're up to 2 Vigilance in New India where we used to have 1. So we took the Vigilance here and spread it out across the globe, which currently has 40 legions on it. Avatar progress is slowed by 22%. Enjoy being 18, Lucas. the Avatar project, it does start off slow and then gets faster and faster. But yeah, having it at 3 pips in mid-June seems pretty low. It's probably going to raise a pip by a little bit. The thing is, they start building research facilities and they take quite a long time to build them, and then once they are built, they start generating pips. So like we have the main Avatar project, which has created 3 pips so far, but there will be facilities getting built which will start creating pips much more quickly. A network tower or a smash and grab? That doesn't seem like that complicated a decision, does it? We should probably just network tower. The only thing I don't like right now is we don't have that much intel, and it's sort of difficult for us to make more intel. Not a huge fan of that. Amber alerts have transformed off my phone and inside my game. At any moment in this campaign, the scientist is just gonna start screaming at me out of nowhere. So we could go double assault. We could bring a sharpshooter to a network tower, that would be fine. I mean, I did it last time. It didn't work out so great for the sharpshooter, but I still think it was okay. Double assault, sharpshooter, ranger. Sharpshooter, we could go 2 sharpshooters. That would not leave us with... Wait a day for Big Green. Prince some marshmallow. Prince is a marshmallow? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We have focus fire here anyway, so I don't think we have a Oscar Mike officer readily available at the moment. Which means maybe we're just playing the network tower sort of like normal people. That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. No, I think I'll grab the smash and grab and come back to the network tower once... Oh, we could use Breezer. Okay, we found it. So we'll cancel our AWC training. Load out the network tower. I have a Long War 1 guide. Not exactly. I have full campaigns, including one campaign where I put all of the missions into a spreadsheet so that you can pretty easily navigate around and see how I approach different missions, but I don't have like the 20-minute chunks of videos where I talk about exactly what to do with different concepts in Long War 1. I have a written guide for the France Mech Rush. You can find that if you just Google France Mech Rush. JoINrbs will give you it. I'll bring Billy. You get 5 EXO Suits. I am very pleased right now. Let's throw a scatter ray on you. Stun gun on you. Laser rifle, laser lance, scatter ray. That all looks fine. An Elite Expanded Magazine works pretty well on a shotgun in general. Auto-loader laser sight. That's fine. Laser sight. Eh. We have an elite... Oh, we already had an elite stock. Cool. And this laser rifle is okay. We don't need as many medkits on this one, but I'm not sure what else we'd really use anyway. Flashbang. Lots of vests. Probably okay. Let's drop the medkit for another vest. Didn't like the way my sharpshooter died on the last network tower we played. Okay. So the plan is pretty straightforward. Same thing we did on the last network tower. I usually rush the heck on the tower. Yeah, pretty much. Sort of mosey on down the side of the map, and once we start engaging things, I use Oscar Mike and Command to run and hack with an assault. This is a general idea. There's a guy in the black market I could pick up. Let's wait for 7 hours until alien machinery is done. Why though? I don't really know why. I don't understand like what I'm spending money on right now. I have everything that I need, it feels like, to win the entire campaign. That's not quite true. I need something, probably. We'll work out something that I need. Care about shield bearers? Probably not. Care about mechs? Maybe. Like Hollow Targeter or something. Someday I'll actually give that to somebody. Advanced Perception sells for 26 supply. I might just buy another scientist. There are 2 soldiers here, Corporal Assault and Corporal Specialist. How big's my barracks, though? The barracks is already at 35. I have a bunch of rookies. I mean, we could maybe play the smash and grab, I guess, if we buy both of those soldiers, is the idea. But at some point, you stop really gaining by expanding your barracks. We might have reached that point. Specialist Gunner, Grenadier Sharpshooter. I could also just send out a team right now. Have an assault coming up. Specialist Gunner, Grenadier Sharpshooter, Assault would be able to handle that pretty well. And then I could just buy weapons and armor. Yeah, that seems better. Buy another couple of EXO Suits. I'd rather have a couple of very strong teams who are going to kill missions without really taking wounds and use good equipment than try to stretch my roster really thin for sort of dubious returns at this point in the campaign, in my opinion. So let's me buy 2 EXO Suits. We just have to wait for our assault to come off wound time. Let's fly back to the Haven for the WAP. Would they pay for themselves by playing the Smash and Grab? Yeah, but I'm going to play the Smash and Grab without them, right? Robo Jumper has a soldier who's sitting down with glitter on him. I don't know what that means, Robo Jumper. What does it mean? I'm not bringing Ice and Faust. Sorry, Ice and Faust. Let's go everybody else. I could bring a rookie. I think it's fine to just train them though. I'm a little bit ahead. We have cool under pressure. We do not, so the laser sight's not so great here. Work the regular scope. Laser sight. Okay, fine. Laser lances all kitted out. We get 2 Predator armors. The Grenadier seems like a good place to have 1. Let's go laser rifle on him. And my specialist? Gunner? My gunner. Gunner can have the other, and then I'm building another couple of exos. Out of AP ammo, it's alright. JC has actually infinity hit points, so he's doing well. Russ could really use a nanoscale vest because he doesn't have any hit points. Have an advanced perception we could plug in somewhere. I'd love that on a ranger. I think I'll just upgrade the perceptions that I already have on the rangers. Go with a more defensive PCS on the assault, that's fine. Go with a depth perception on the breast, that's also fine. Great. Hey Smurf! Ansleon is now hosting me. Thank you, Ansleon, for the host. Ansleon's been playing some Battle Brothers recently, and I've been watching his stream and trying to work out what's going on. I don't understand Battle Brothers. They're like people and they don't have legs and they like slap each other. Then sometimes there's like a story, but I don't know what the story is. Battle Brothers is too complicated for me. Let's do that thing. Don't forget Gremlin 2 this time. Fuck. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, yeah, Billy. I do have a mod list. Exclamation mark mods. Sam Brownie got you already. Got a resistance mech. We have an alien machinery cleared, which we can use for more tier 2 gremlin purchases, probably, which we don't actually deploy anywhere, as usual. You know. String clutch shot, nice and fast, just because there's nobody else using the AWC at the moment. Doesn't really cost us anything, right? Costs us our sanity 3 hours from now when we have to pull them out and change. This would have been a lovely mission to be able to play. This is really too bad because this goes on a regional cooldown, and so we're looking for a jailbreak in East Africa to get up to 13 rebels, but we just missed it right then. And then it will be out of the rotation for a couple of weeks. There aren't any hacks and smashes. There are sometimes. There can be hack towers or drones you want to hack. In particular, let's grab another trial by fire officer. I think we've gotten 2 trial by fire missions so far in this campaign. And as of mid-June, with an entire region liberated. Good stuff, good stuff. Jose J. Val, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have a resistance mech. We are running 4 missions in West Africa, which already has 17 vigilance in it. It's hilarious. We should go scan in East Africa, I guess. It's actually going to get reinforced with 6 vigilance. I don't know why it has 6 vigilance all of a sudden. I guess because we killed the HQ. That's interesting. So the vigilance gets split up over the entire globe, which actually means that Advent wants more legions in its other regions, which actually is going to probably stop them from successfully transferring legions to where I am. I never really put that together before. So the early liberation probably makes all of your other regions considerably easier to play missions in if you engineer it right. It does also, having this region liberated makes adjacent regions desire legions more, but 3 out of 4 of those I don't actually have contact with. So that's also going to trap a bunch of legions in regions that I don't care about. Huh. Okay. Cool. I'm not sure that liberating West Africa is as good, because it will try to trap legions in East Africa No, it seems like it probably is with 17 vigilance. Okay, cool. Nice. I like it. Let's go scan in East Africa. Yes, I'm recruiting up to 13 in the liberated region before I flip over to supply generation there. I think that makes sense enough. And I'm recruiting here so that I can get up to enough rebels to consistently generate good missions once West Africa is not making missions for me anymore. It's just a regular protected data. We could run it now, we could wait a bit and get it vulnerable. That seems fine. With 17 vigilance, like, none of the guerrilla ops can spawn anymore, basically, so I'm not going to be getting very many more of those in West Africa. We have to start looking for missions in East Africa and New India. Is there... They already have good Haven advisors. Okay, hopefully New India will keep recruiting up. I have to work out how I'm getting more intel exactly as well. I could just set New Brazil to intel generation with 13 rebels. Liberated region, which is just generating intel for me, will actually make quite a lot of intel, just passively. There is still the 60 supply drop over here, but I don't have anything to really do with that money, and I'd rather just be scanning with the Avenger, save the time, and my supplies get added to this drop at the end of the month. So I'll make more with New Brazil probably, and like a week from now I'll flip over to supply. This is vulnerable. Squad's not exactly insane, but I'm sure they'll do okay.